remember how to stream. I'm still a little bit sick, as you can probably hear. Not as bad as I was, but still a little bit sick. So apologies. Did I do all the things I needed to do? Probably. Thank you for the 7 stream streak as well, Fox. You be streaking. You and Greenie be streaking. But yeah, how's everyone doing? I hope you are doing well today. I've been back at work this week and I've hated every second so far because it's half term, which means there are way too many children. And they're all loud and obnoxious and annoying, so that's not been so fun. Streaking all over your stream. Oh lordy. Anyway, before I start, welcome in everyone. I hope you're all doing well today. Where? Oh, there. Wait, where? Oh, there. Sorry, I'm definitely with it today. Etoile! I got the Sanrio sheep. Yay! Just wanted to say greetings. I'll take my leave to rest before I have to look at animatronics. Oh no. Hopefully they won't get you. So thank you for popping in for a bit, Ender. Doing good? Just uploading new chat badges I got. Hey! It's always exciting getting new stuff for stream. Oh, Greenie got Tad. Tad's really cute. Cute frog. All loud and annoying children wanting to look for some brain rot to buy. Literally, we literally sell brain rot at work at the moment. I went in on Monday and I was like, what is this? And it's literally just brain rot. And I'm like, aha. So we have like trading cards and blind boxes and soft toys. And I'm just like, what fresh hell is this? So yeah. It is fresh hell. And I don't enjoy it. But yeah, it's half time, so being back at work has not been fun because going back and having to be busy immediately is not my idea of fun. Has work been busy? Yes. Mostly. It was quite quiet for like the first hour today, but then it got really busy and I was just like wanting to cry. So I've got one more day and then I've got 3 days off, so as long as I can get through tomorrow, then I've got a few days to recover, I guess. But that's why I thought we'd start with something chill today as well, because I had been dying to play this, and then I got ill. Like, the week it came out, I got really ill, and I couldn't even talk, so I haven't had a chance to check it out properly yet. Like, full disclosure, we've played the demo of this on stream, and I was also part of the playtest for this game when they were doing a playtest. So I've played a lot of it. I think I sunk about, I want to say about, it feels like 28 hours or something into the playtest. And I think we also sunk quite a lot of time into the demo. However, I decided to restart it to play on stream because I thought it'd be more fun to start from scratch instead of just being like, yo, here's all my level 5 familiars and all that kind of thing. So I thought it would be more fun to start from scratch. So we're gonna do that. But we are gonna play something else later as well. I have bought some of the Spanish brain rot cards before. Oh no, you're one of them. You're one of them, Fox. How could you? You can do it. I sure hope so. Anyway, we'll pause the music for now because the game does have music. I just muted it while I was on the starting screen. If we do decide that we want to listen to normal music, we can do that. We've also connected it to Twitch. So, hold on, there was... I only bought one, please. One is one too many. There you go. That should be fine. Is the volume and everything okay? I hope so. So if you do !collect, you can trigger the mana collection, but we don't really have any familiars to get any yet. If you can do !claim to rename a familiar on screen to share your username, And when you have a familiar, you can do !pet, and it will pet the familiar that shares your name. So yeah. I was also very kindly gifted my key for this game, so there we go. There's the disclosure. I didn't pay for the game, I was gifted a key. So huge thank you to Proto at Cliffa Games for gifting me the key. It was very, very lovely of them to do so. And there's a link to the game as well in case any of you enjoy watching it enough that you would like to also get the game. Can I get a censored? I mean, I should hope that you're censored if you're streaking in my stream. Maybe, Fox. I don't know what censored you mean, but we'll see. Hi, I'm Avia. I'm a mythozoologist specializing in witches' familiars. I can't talk. I haven't streamed in like a week and I already forgot how to do it. You must be our new researcher. Thank you for helping me complete my grimoire. Time is mana, so let's get started. Yeah, I gathered that, Fox. You can message... Actually, no, you can't. I was gonna say you can message, but maybe not. Because I don't know whether it's gonna be one that I got. Okay, I forgot. I need to have my browser open for that. Hold on. I need to sort out the Ko-Fi things properly at some point. Please hold. I have to log in again. I heard the sound. Greenie! Thank you, Greenie. Thank you for the donation towards the Switch too. I appreciate you. Very kind of you. You haven't unlocked it yet? You don't know what I unlocked in the playtest. I haven't unlocked anything in this. I unlocked a lot of stuff in the playtest and then I wiped my save. Hover your mouse over me to see the tabs of the grimoire and select the summon icon. Summon. This page contains the spells to summon new familiars. Familiars are summoned using essence, which regenerates over time. So far, our research has uncovered the spells to summon fauna, dragons, and spirits. Choose a familiar to summon from the left, then click summon to call forth your first familiar. Fauna. Ah! I got achievements. Summon your first familiar, summon a fauna familiar. Yay! Summon successful. I knew you'd be a natural at this. Head to the familiars tab to see it. Okay, the cat's literally just called Raffle for now. I'm gonna summon one of each. Because I can. We can summon, like, more as well, actually. We have quite a lot of the... Ooh, emerald. Ah! Here, you can see all of the familiars you've summoned. Click on a familiar to see more information about it. On the right page, you can see our research, which details the rate at which your familiar generates mana. We'll come back to mana and its uses later. Take note of the rarity and tier information. The higher the rarity and tier, the more mana they generate. Recall familiars by dragging them between slots, or pressing conjure or recall. You can also dismiss familiars. Take care, as there's no going back once a familiar is dismissed. Now, try conjuring the familiar you summoned earlier. We have 3, but sure. Great work! Now that we have a familiar on the field, we can begin collecting their mana. All familiars generate mana, which we can use to cast more complex spells or enhance our powers. Click on me, and I'll absorb the mana our familiars have generated. Just a little more and we can try casting a basic fusion spell. We need 2,500 mana to begin. Okay, apparently Fox is everything. I don't know why I did it to everything, but sure. I can feel the magic at my fingertips. We can now try to cast a basic fusion spell. Do we have enough? Oh, we do. You know what we could do? Because I feel bad if... I feel bad that they all went to Fox for some reason. Maybe it's because I summoned them all at the same time. That's probably why, actually. Wish you're a dragon for now. Yeah, I'm gonna assume it's because I summoned 3 at once and then it was like, I don't know what to do, so I'm just going to make everyone be the same thing. So, yeah.
Water! The source of all life!
No. How dare you make me hydrate when I was already hydrating. Welcome, Indy. I hope you're good. Fusion! The key to completing our grimoire. This page allows us to use mana to cast fusion spells. Using 2 familiars of the same tier creates a more powerful familiar of a higher tier. Select 2 familiars from the left page to use in a spell. Choose wisely. The familiars you select will disappear to form our new fusion. Once you're happy with your selection, click the fuse button on the right-hand page to begin our spell. I think we should fuse... Should we fuse both the ones that got named after Fox? And then we'll just have 2 familiars and they'll just be like Whis and Fox. They can be split, I was just lucky. I see you. Okay, yeah, you just got lucky then. How's it going? I'm at work. I don't envy you, I was at work earlier. I hope that work goes okay for you, thank you. Use! Fusion's successful. What a beauty. Aw, use a hedgehog. Use your little hedgehog. I hope you'll explore new combinations to discover even more powerful familiars and complete our grimoire. The Codex, Craft, and Settings tab will assist you. Now we have 2. So, in actuality... Okay, let's look here. The Codex is where we record details of all the different familiars we have encountered. Select a familiar to see your research, including information on the different fusion combinations we've tried already. Okay, we have completed the tutorial apparently. Use me and Fox and call Fox Hysteria EXE. Oh lord. I mean, we could try to do that. Okay, so originally they're called Hatchling, the dragons. We found one and our best one was Ruby. These mischievous pups are closely guarded by their flock until their wings strengthen and fire ignites in their bellies. How to Train Your Dragon Familiar was my first ever book about familiars. I still keep a copy in my library, so there's ones we can fuse them with. And then we have Grimalkin. The best one we found is Ruby. The domestication of Grimalkin predates recorded history. Mythohistorians theorize that they were initially adopted by herbalists as mouses, but became valued for their companionship over time. Cute and cuddly, Grimalkin are a great low-maintenance starter familiar for young witches. So, if we fuse the spirit and the cat, we get Eagle, which is the hedgehog. Okay, the spirits are Spray. Sprays are good-natured and playful. They love pulling pranks on others, especially children as they always laugh the most. I heard that you should let them scare you from time to time. It's good for their development. So yeah, we can use the 2. Okay, there's lots of really interesting looking things. I found some of these, but not all of them. Sanic! Yes, it is secretly Sanic. Very shy creatures. If you manage to befriend one, they might share their gift of clairvoyancy with you. Eagles, I'm gonna call it an Eagle. Eagle might seem prickly at first, but they are really lovely. Okay, I know exactly what I want to make next, so... I know what I want to make, and I want to be the thing. We'll see if I have any luck. Nobody raffle! Give it to Amii. Exactly. Fox knows what I'm gonna make. I could theoretically turn the raffling off for like a couple of summons. I like that it gives you a bit of time to enter if people were to enter. I do need to... I mean, if I don't get it, I'll just turn off the raffling. Yay! Hit me! Okay, for the next one, I am gonna... Switch. Turn that off for a minute. We'll turn it off for a minute because I need another one. And it will take too long if we're raffling the names because I'm merging them anyway. So, that and that. And then we need the mana. We have just enough. Yeah! It me! And this is why I had to be the cat, because now we get a red panda. And as you know, or might not know, I love red pandas, so... Okay, there we go, now we can turn this back on. There we go. We can raffle the rest of them off again now. I think I want that a bit bigger. Oh my god, that's huge! Okay, sure. We'll put that there for now. Igel is a nice name for an ice hedgehog, since the Dutch name for a hedgehog is... I'm gonna butcher this. Een eagle. I probably got that wrong. I'm bad with languages, I'm so sorry. Allurus. Popular companions for weavers and crafters. Their seasonal molting provides a sustainable source of yarn with magical durability, and it makes for the best socks. He's so cute! Oh, and also, if you guys do, like, you who have them and pet them, and then they do things. They do the things. I love them. They're so cute. They do the things. Okay, there's other things we can do with mana as well. The Crafts tab allows us to use mana to craft items and upgrade our abilities. Press Decorate mode to see and place the items you've crafted, which is nothing. But there's upgrades, so it shows that I've reset because I did have a bunch of this stuff. So there's stuff like mana regeneration rate. It goes up, like increase the rate at which familiars generate mana, increase the maximum number of familiars you can conjure, which that was very handy actually. I liked having that. We can have up to 5 on the screen at the moment, but you can like eventually increase it. And then there's stuff like fusion rarity chance, so increase the chance of getting higher rarity familiars from fusion and stuff like that. Then there's like maximum essence, so increase the maximum amount of summoning essence you can gather, and like increase the rate at which you build up essence and stuff like that. And then there's like, it reduces the cost to summon certain familiars, which is really cool as well. Then there's also cosmetics, so this is like her default outfit. And then you can get different colours of the default outfit, which I can't show you because I can't buy them yet. Like, I can't show you them on. And then there's this one, which is really cute. I had the pink version, like this one, in the playtest. And then they added these, and I love these ones. To no one's surprise, I had the purple one. But yeah, like they've added cosmetics and stuff, which is really cool because they didn't have that in the demo. And then there's like different backgrounds you can get as well. So you... For example, we can have like a starry background, and then they've added mountains and stuff. I don't think they had the mountains in the playtest. I don't remember seeing them. And then like dark clouds, and that's quite cool. Do we want this? I kind of want this. Oh my god, it's fireworks! I was wondering what it was. It's fireworks. That's so cool. Okay, I don't have trees anymore, but it's fine. You don't need trees. Oh, they added like Lunar New Year stuff. They're so cute. Oh my god, I need to get some of these things. And then there's like benches and trees and cold. I had that tree. to no one's surprise, I had like a bunch of the random trees and stuff. So there's like harps and like lampposts and stuff like that as well, which is really cool. Maybe I just decoration. Yeah, that's fine. Cute. It is so cute. I love this game so much. We can summon a couple more familiars actually. So if anyone wants to be a familiar, you can be in a minute maybe. So we can also get slime and we can get flora, but we need 25k to be able to get that, and we need 50k to be able to get slime. So for now, we have to stick with these three. So I'm gonna do a ghost. So if anyone wants to be a ghost, get ready to raffle. Like Greenie, if you want to be a ghost, type !! raffle. Off topic note, I am so rusty in Splatoon, but I am trying and having some fun, I guess. That's the important thing. As long as you're trying, and as long as you're having fun, that's the important. I just realised. There we go. I'm gonna say the little ghostie's not on the screen. If my PC can take it, and if I can be asked to make an overlay at some point, then I might do what Fox does with familiar findings and like have it on the screen when I'm playing other games as well, and just have it like in the background, sort of like stream avatars. So then we can always have our cute little familiars. Okay, let's collect some mana and then we can try some other stuff. Also, congrats, Greenie. Use a little ghosty. Hey, a ghosty. You a ghosty. I like the little fireworks and stuff. I don't think they had the fireworks when I did the playtest and stuff. But they're so cute. I can also click on them. Oh, I just got an achievement for doing that as well, because I typed it in chat last time. Aha. Aha, click everyone. Click the lot of yous. Queen's is like, oh god. What else do we want to summon? Maybe summon another one. We could fuse some again. But then that means someone's not going to have a familiar for a bit. Because, like, if I merged Whis and Greenie, then one of them disappears, I believe, so... But we do have enough. We have enough to do 2 more summons if we wanted to. You know what, we don't have just a cat. We don't have just Grimalkin anywhere. Let's do a Grimalkin. Feel free to enter the raffle. Even if you already have one, like, feel free to enter the raffle for now, and then we can figure it out. I'll be a cat if I have to. There's a Neon! Hi, Neon. Honestly, if I win it, then I'll just give it to Neon, because I already have one, so... Unless you want to be something different, Tiger. I might not win. Oh god. I did it wrong. Okay, apparently I... Oh. Rigged. I didn't know anyone else was gonna enter. What would you like to be, Neon? Because I can just choose what you want to be if you want. Would you like to be a dragon or a ghost or a cat? Stimky. Everyone is Stimky. Except me. I'm not Stimky. Because that's how I show affection. Alright, well, I'm gonna put another dragon in, because I feel like Neon would probably rather be a dragon than any of the other things, so... There we go. I haven't got any of the new stuff yet, Neon. I'm only showing the stuff that we've both already seen so far, so... You should be free from spoilers for now. I don't have enough mana for the newer stuff yet, apart from I changed the background. But apart from that, we haven't had enough mana to do anything else yet. Also, is the stream running okay? Because I seem to be dropping a reasonable amount of frames, and I don't like that. I don't think I have much else I can close. Yeah, I don't really have anything else I can close, but... OBS keeps telling me I'm dropping frames. That's annoying. Stream seems okay to me. Okay. Let me know if it does go down or anything, but for now, hopefully it'll be okay. There we go. There we have a greenie and an Amii and a fox and a wisp and a neon. So you can do exclamation mark pet if you want to pet your familiar, and you can also do exclamation mark collect if you want to help me out and collect the mana for me. So then I don't have to remember to click. Then we can merge. We can merge some soon. I love the red panda. We're gonna summon another ghost. If anyone would like to have another critter, feel free. We're probably gonna merge it though. I feel like I want to merge some of them, so maybe we'll merge like the second me and the ghost and see what that makes. Actually, didn't we do that? Is that what we did before? Yeah, spirit and fauna is what we did before. So we can make a second hedgehog. I should have checked. I should have done a dragon. And then we could have merged either ghost dragon or dragon. You have enough for a new outfit, actually. Okay, well, we'll just merge these two. Have another hedgehog. Which is just called Raffle. Which can just stay there for now. Also, I will be back in like 2 minutes. I'll leave the game up and everything, but I'll be back in like 2 minutes. So feel free to like pet and collect the mana and stuff if you want, but I'll be like 2 minutes. the familiars. I'm gonna buy a new outfit, maybe. Actually, I don't think I want one of the outfits I can afford. No, I want to save up. So we could get a purple outfit. There we go. We got an achievement. Can we do another one yet? Yes. Oopsie. But then, unless we merge existing people, we won't be able to merge it yet. And the dragon though. If anyone wants to be a dragon, feel free to raffle. Otherwise I might just take the raffle off for a bit. Also, is stream still running okay? Because, like, I seem to be consistently dropping into the red and dropping frames, and I don't enjoy that. I always worry when frames drop, because a lot of the time it, like, makes stream drop as well. So I'm hoping it's all running okay. Because I'm not entirely sure how to fix it if it's not. I think I'm going to turn the raffle off for a bit. Oh, we're so close. We're close to getting another either dragon or ghost. We'll do dragon ghost. Like dragon spirit, see what we get from dragon spirit. So I think that was the unnamed. Yeah. Well, actually it's called raffle, but whatever. That's cute. Okay, if we go here, and then if we delete raffle, then we can see it's called Morok. Like if you delete a name and then like go off it and then go back on it, it just defaults back. So we have we have Morok, which is a spirit dragon. These creatures can manipulate their form, which enables them to fit in the smallest of spaces. Their flames are used to provide light in spirit lanterns. They shine so bright when they get excited. I like that. If any of you want to, like, decide what you're merging with, let me know as well. Like, Greenie, let me know what you want to merge with. Fox is already merged. And, like, Wes and Neon, if you're both still here. Like, let me know what kind of spirit you want your familiar to merge with if you want yours to, like, be merged. Like, if more people join and they want to be familiars, I'll chuck the raffles back on, but for now, it seems silly when we all already have them. Dragon? Maybe merge with a little ghosty? Yes. When we can afford to buy the thingies again, then I will buy them and we will merge. Because I don't think we have... Yeah, we only just summoned things. We don't have enough to summon more yet. I'm listening, I'm just cooking my tea. Hey! Anything nice for tea? I'll let you pick. Okay. Thank you, Wes. Thank you for collecting. I knew that I wanted to be the red panda, so I hadn't put too much thought into what everyone else could be. I just knew I wanted to be the Loros because it's me. I had to be. Making some homemade chips, and I have a cheese and onion pasty from the freezer. Do you want to come make me some homemade chips, Greenie? Because I want chips now. Damn it. I mean, I ate something when I got in, but it was just like chicken and chorizo, and I'm still hungry. Anytime. I eagerly await your arrival. How far away are we? Okay, we've still got a little bit. At some point, I would like to some upgrades, but I don't think we have enough money right now. Yeah, we don't have enough mana right now to do anything, but at some point, I want to increase the amount of summoning essence and increase the rate at which you build up essence. And then it will be faster for us to upgrade. I couldn't remember the word then. I haven't streamed in ages. My brain can't remember how to stream. You just write down what you all wanted to be actually, because I will forget, knowing me. Okay, so dragon. Opened over. Honestly, you guys being able to collect as well as me clicking to collect makes life so much easier. I've been dying to play this. Like, the full game came out like a week and a half ago, and my god, I've been dying to like play this and stream this, but I was so sick last week that I could barely stay awake. So I was just like really sad that I didn't get to stream it or anything, because I wanted to stream it at least once because I love this kind of game, and I thought if we do co-working streams again, because people seemed to enjoy the last co-working stream that I did, so I thought a game like this would be good if we were gonna do like some more co-working and stuff, because they've added a where are we? They've added a focus mode as well, so you can like set a timer and have like focus mode. So I figured that could be quite fun to do as like a co-working thing. Because I have like a couple of different games for co-working, really, because we have On Together, which is the one that I used last time we did the co-working stream. And I also have Spirit City. And that's what it's called. It's like Spirit City Lo-Fi Beats or something like that. I have that. And I've played a lot of that, but there's also a DLC, which I haven't touched because I was considering maybe chucking the DLC on while I streamed and did like co-working. But everyone seemed to enjoy the co-working stream last time I did it, so I have been considering doing another one. Oh, also, I actually have an important question as well. It's not important, it's fairly important, but not like the most important thing in the history of the world ever. But say, hypothetically, that I had to play a specifically Nintendo game for approximately 3 hours. What might you want to see me play for approximately 3 hours that's specifically Nintendo? And I'm ruling out Xenoblade from that list, because whilst Xenoblade is Nintendo, I want to play it for longer than 3 hours at a time. Like, the Xenoblade streams are usually like 5 to 6 hours, I think, so I don't want to have to like cut that down. Okay, so Greenie wanted to merge with a dragon. So we'll merge dragon with. And now Greenie is a ghost. Which that one. There we go. Splatoon. I could do Splatoon. I'd probably do 2 as opposed to 3. Maybe. It depends. It depends who would want to play with me and what Splatoon they have. Because I do have 2 and I do have 3. I always preferred 2, but if more people who wanted to play had 3, then I guess I'd do 3. Although I'm still salty that they took away Moray. I'm still salty they took Moray away from me, and I'm salty that they took Splashdown away from me. Fire Ghosty, you do be a Fire Ghost. That's so cute, actually. Splatoon? I'd ask. Yeah, Splatoon. I used to be freaking obsessed with Splatoon 2. I used to... There was a point in time when Spellbreak was also a thing. And I was what we called a Spelltoon streamer, because the majority of what I played was Spellbreak and Splatoon. And I kind of miss those days, if I'm perfectly honest. Those were fun days. Spellbreak, my beloved. But yeah, I'm still upset that they took Moray Towers away from me. That was my favourite map. And they took it away from me in 3. Like, it got to a point where a lot of the time we'd be like playing Moray when it came into rotation at like midnight, and we used to call it like Midnight Moray. Those were such good days, man. I miss it. I miss it so much. I put much time into all 3 of them. I didn't play very much of 1, but that's because with 1, the Wii U was my brother's, so it lived in his room most of the time. So I didn't play anywhere near as much as 1 as I played of 2, and 3 definitely not as much. Like, I think 2 is my most played, and then I think 3, and then 1, I would say. I mean, Splashdown is back, just not in any weapons you use. Yeah, and that's rude. They also changed it. They changed how Splashdown worked, and it made me sad. And they don't have my gear either. They don't have my cute boots and stuff. I worked so hard for all my gear and they don't have half of it in 3, and I'm salty about that as well. I'm salty about a lot of things, can you tell? For old time's sake, let's see when Moray is in rotation next. Never. Oh, okay. At 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, for me, Moray would be on. And also Port Mackerel. I'll be at work at that time. Damn. Honestly, if anyone ever wants to like run it back and play Splatoon 2 with me so we can play on Moray, please do, because I miss Moray. Okay, so Greenie got their dragon. And then Whis wanted a ghost. And Neon is open to whatever, so... I think that Neon can be a wagon cat. Maybe. But I did want to make Neon just be dragon, I think. I don't remember. time zones would probably make it hard, but I love Splatoon and would be happy to join from time to time. I would happily play Splatoon with you. We can figure it out with time zones. I never know what time zones people are in though. Like I'm bad with knowing like the time difference with a lot of time zones. There's a few that I do know, but for the most part my brain is just like, I don't know time zones. Okay, what we'll do is I'll do... What was it? Wish wanted? Wish wants ghost. So we'll get another ghost, and then I'll put the raffle back on in case anyone wants to be a familiar in the game. I am UK as well, yeah. 4 hours ahead of you? Okay. That's not too bad. We can definitely try and figure something out, because I do have a slight hankering to play Splatoon again, honestly. You played ever since Splatoon 1, funnily enough, that's where the Wisteria part of my name comes from. Hey! Okay, we're getting closer to getting a ghost. Took a big break from playing any Splatoon, and just today I'm trying to get back into 3. I'm rusty, but it's fun. Yeah, I need to try and get back into 3. I don't remember what I had. I don't remember what I had on 3 anymore, actually. Let's see if it tells me on the Switch app. It showed me all my gear and I was nostalgic for Splatoon 2. Does it show me Splatoon 3? There's a lot of things on the Splatoon 3 thing. Maybe history? Maybe? I hit level 22. None of this means anything to me right now. Hold on. Okay, I don't need to see all the seasons and stuff. I didn't play the seasons much. I just wanted to see my weapon stats, but it's like for different seasons. I used some dualies, and then I can't tell what one of these weapons is, and I used arrow spray. It's hard to tell, it's tiny on the app. I'll have to boot it up at some point. I need to dig out Splatoon 3 actually. I haven't actually seen that game in a while, so even just this talk is giving me an itch to play I haven't had for a bit. Been so focused on running through stories, I haven't been playing any casual PvP. I am always down to play some Splatoon, if you would like to play Splatoon. That goes for anyone who wants to play Splatoon as well. Like, I'm willing to try to get into 3, and if not, I'm willing to get back into 2. Because 2 was my favourite. Water? Water? I can drink water.
Time for some cheese.
Welcome in, Yarrow. I hope you're good. Okay, Whis is going to be a ghost. And then we're gonna have another one of these. And then, that one, this. And then what we're gonna do, because I want to get a dragon, and then we'll merge a dragon with Neon, because I want Neon's familiar to just be dragon. But I'm also gonna put it on raffle again, so if any of you would like to be a familiar in the game, it'll set it to a raffle when we summon another one, and then you just have to do !raffle, and then you have a chance to be one of the familiars in the game. Aero Spray, love that band. They're a good band. Ow! My shoulder's just cracked, I hope you realise that. Ow. And I can hydrate too. I also don't have any cheese up here. But one day we can. Do we have enough to upgrade anything while we wait? Okay, we can make the rate at which familiars generate mana a bit faster. Or we can increase the maximum number of familiars we can conjure, so we can have 6 on the screen instead of 5. I think we should do that. That's so expensive, but I want these. I think I heard your shoulder crack. Maybe. Honestly, maybe. Okay, for now, because it will get us mana quicker, we'll chuck another hedgehog on the screen. And then once that hits 300, we can summon another familiar. And then it will chuck a raffle in chat. So then if anyone would like to be maybe a dragon. Yeah, honestly, I never know what my mic does and doesn't pick up anymore. So maybe you heard my shoulder crack. So I think we have ads in a minute. So I warn you now, some of you might get stuck in ads. I apologize if you do. You're probably not going to miss an awful lot with this game. Because we're just chilling, just collecting mana every so often. And then we'll do a raffle after the ads probably, because then it gives us time to save up a bit more mana to summon with. So let's check what it says actually. It says starts in soon, so probably not a good idea for a raffle. Although actually, heck it, let's do a raffle. There we go. Exclamation mark raffle in chat if you would like the chance to be a dragon. You could be this dragon. I don't know how long the raffle is, I think it's about a minute, so... Alright, there we go, there's the ad break. Apologies to anyone who got stuck in ads. You won't miss much, we're just chilling. If no one ends up being this one, then I'll just merge it with Neon. So, either way, either someone gets a familiar or Neon gets to be a different one. You can't say that about people stuck in ads, that's illegal. You're illegal! You're illegal. How dare you try and get me in trouble? That's rude. Greenie's trying to get me into trouble and I'm just here coughing every so often. Alright, you know what, heck it. We're gonna... Neon, you get to be dragon and dragon. I don't know if you're still here, but you are now bigger dragon. And then... Eagle. Eagle. Whatever it's called, we'll put that back on there too. Big boy dragon. Yeah. Knowing Neon, how I know Neon, I feel like he would appreciate being a big dragon. Because I was gonna do cat and dragon for him, and then I was like, actually, I think he would probably rather just be dragon. Although I would like to merge some more familiars at some point, because we have a couple that are the same now. Like, Wiss and Greenie are the same, and we have 2 hedgehogs as well, because Fox is one, and then we have another one, so... maybe we should do some merging soon. But they have to be like the same tier to merge them. So for example, we could merge like your little spirit thingy greenie, we could merge that with the hedgehog. Or like we could merge Neon's dragon with a hedgehog or something. Merge your fox with another fox. There is no fox. That is not a fox, greenie. You need to go sit in the corner of shame. That is not a fox. How dare you? Sits here and looks straight in my face and tells me that's a fox when it's a red panda. Says merge the foxes with his whole chest. SMH my head. I know it's a red panda. Sure you do. Heck it, merge me with the hedgehog if Greenie doesn't want to be merged with it. Greenie, would you like to be merged with a hedgehog? If not, then Wisp will be merged with a hedgehog. We have enough mana, actually. It's 15k. We're not quite there. You have time to decide because we need 15k and we have 12.5. So that's the silhouette, if it helps. Or we can also... Oh, it does the same thing. Okay, cool. I was gonna say, or we can just merge the ghosts. It looks the same. What do I... Oh, I remember what that is. So if I merge, I think it's the same for everything we have right now, except that. Yeah. Okay, 13.6. We're nearly there. Okay, Greenie, Wisp, decide between you which one of you is going to merge with a hedgehog. Because we nearly have enough mana to do it. I'm happy to do it. Okay. We're nearly there. We can try and figure out something for you to merge with if you want, Wes. Hold on, actually. That looks so cute. Maybe we make another dragon and have Wisp merge with the dragon. Because I think it's going to cancel out either Wisp or Neon if I do that. So... I was about to say, I don't think me and Greenie really care that much. That's fair. Alright, heck it. That Greenie. That's Greenie. Let's merge Greenie and Igel. Ooh. So with tier 3 and above, this is tier 3, there's different colour variations you can get for them as well. Also, we didn't look at this. This is Dragonet. Dragonets are friendly but somewhat clumsy creatures. Never approach them from behind. They tend to set their surroundings alight when startled. I'm still growing my eyebrows back from last time. So that's Neon. I think that's the only one we didn't read, and now this one. So, this is Iskra. These familiars emit a gentle warmth. Iskra are formed without their armour, so they search out sturdy rocks and shells which they shape into a perfect home. They love to hide in my pockets and make excellent winter hand warmers. And then see, there's 4 different colour variants for the tier 3 and above. So we have like a white and gold one. But there's also 3 different colours we can get. There we go. Mini big. And then we can actually put another one out too, so we've got that one. And now we just need to save up some more mana. Then we can merge some other stuff. Or I guess we can summon something as well, actually. I'm gonna summon a dragon. If anyone wants to be a dragon, there's gonna be a raffle. It's there if you want it. If no one wants it, we'll just rename it. It looks so cute. It do be a cute one. When we get more mana, we can merge with some other things and see what we get. Although, to be honest, I'm probably always going to stay a red panda. Maybe I'll have a second one at some point, but like, for now, probably just keep the red panda. I think what we'll do as well is we'll merge these 2. Which is Volwick. So, Volwick were briefly popular in kitchens and taverns as their flames magically cooked food in seconds. They quickly went out of fashion as their scavenger nature and big appetites led to unprecedented food thievery. The bill of my cheesemonger may have soared since their arrival, but they do reheat my stew in under a minute. I like them, they're cute. There we go, now we have something a bit different on there. Okay, we got like 4k mana. We need so much. We need 15k to merge the tier 2s. If anyone wants to be the Volwick, by the way, just like let me know in chat and I can just rename it to be named after you. Or like if anyone wants to change which familiar they are to a Volwick, then I can just like change it. But yeah, like for the Nintendo game thing, Splatoon is a good option and I'll probably do that. Although if anyone else has any Nintendo specific games that they enjoy watching me play that aren't Xenoblade, because I need more than 3 hours for Xenoblade. I had a couple of games in mind. But I didn't have my heart set on one, so... Okay, we can do another one. I'm gonna do a ghost this time. So if anyone wants to be a ghost, there's a raffle ongoing to be a ghost. You have about a minute, I think. You just need to do !raffle. Like, I can just turn the raffle off if no one wants to be any of them. Yeah, I think I'm gonna turn the raffle off for a bit. Like, if anyone does want to be a familiar, just let me know and I'll just go after you, but... For now, we'll just stick with, not raffling. We haven't had very high tier ones yet, like the highest rarity we've had so far is Emerald, which is the 3rd. I would like to get a tier, like a rarity 4 or 5. We have enough to get another thing yet? Quiet. Aha. So that would be that. Maybe we'll merge Neon with the Volwick when we have enough mana. I hope that he enjoys his dragon arc, because that's where we're going with him right now. Dragon boy. We do be a dragon boy. Also, I love the Spyro games, and they're going to be 30 years old soon. Don't make me feel old! How dare you make me feel old? I've been kind of tempted to play Spyro on stream at some point. Because I feel old. So you want to make all of us feel old? That's so mean. Yes. Wow. So rude. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what things I want to stream, because I'm in a little bit of a slump with it all. Like, I was doing well with streaming, and now I've gone into a bit of a slump and I don't know what I want to play. Which is why, if we do end up funding the Switch 2, then that means that I can stream stuff like Pokopia. And like, when it's called Fortune's Weave, like the new Fire Emblem game, I can stream that. And I could stream like the Yoshi game when it comes out and stuff like that. Like, I feel like I'll have more choice. I'm sorry. I didn't realise that was going to turn into a cough, otherwise I would have muted my mic. But yeah, I'm struggling with games at the moment, and I'm struggling with finding games specifically that I think other people are going to be entertained by as well. Because I struggle with that. I get in my own head and I'm like, I'm really boring, and all this kind of thing, so I need to I need to figure that out at some point. But we're entertained by you? No. Like, I don't know, I feel like more chill stuff like this is less entertaining than like if I'm playing something like busier, I guess. I don't know. I get that. I always need to try and find a game I won't get bored within 2 hours. There's also still Colgate Emblem. That is, I need to go back to that at some point. I can't remember if I was gonna put that on the back burner for 3 houses, or if I should put 3 houses on the back burner and do that one instead. Ooh, he a black dragon. Neon's a fancy dragon. So this dragon is Drake. Drakes were once hunted for their hides, which were fashioned into highly protective and durable scale mail. This practice has long been outlawed thanks to the work of familiar rights groups. The first familiar rights group was founded by my ancestor, the famous mythozoologist Avis Draki. It's so cute. Shiny Charizard? Oh my god, it is. Congrats on being a shiny Charizard. Wait, shiny Charizard. I can talk, I promise. Congrats. Oh, you sneeze if Neon, if you pet your familiar, it sneezes. You do a little sleep. Him doing a little sleepy. He's so cute. But Chill has its own appeal, maybe not mass market appeal like Brain Rot, Super Loud and Obnoxious, but it has a unique appeal and niche not many of the bigger or giant streamers have to my knowledge. Yeah, like I follow a few bigger streamers who are like somewhat cozy and chill. But I feel like a lot of them started doing that after they'd like hit partner and stuff. So like they kind of knew that people would stick around no matter what kind of thing. Like I get afraid to sort of try new things sometimes because I'm like, what if people hate it and then people leave? Kind of thing. Wait, we only have 5 on the screen. Hold on. We'll chuck that ghosty on there. Okay, we'll do... We're close to being able to get another dragon, so we'll just get a second one and then merge the two. And then we'll have a small dragon, as well as Neon's shiny Charizard dragon. Yeah. And now we need to save up like 15k mana again so we can merge something else. I can't speak for everyone, of course, but I think a good chunk of the people here enjoy your streams, and by extension, because it's more chill. I like to hope so. I like to hope so. Because, like, I know that a lot of the stuff I do is more chill. Like, I do like Xenoblade and stuff, which is, like... maybe less chill? I don't know. Sorry. But then I know I do a lot of chill games as well. Like, that mole is probably something not a lot of people would want to play. Especially not on cozy mode, because cozy mode, like, it takes like an hour to do a day in cozy mode if you're going to like every floor of the mine and like getting every gemstone out of the mine that you can, kind of thing. Like, I think doing all that and then like making the gems look pretty is like literally about an hour per day if you play on cozy mode, if you have all 3 like tiers of the mine unlocked and stuff. But I don't know, because like I like to try to do a variety of stuff, because if I do the same things constantly, I get bored. So I worry that other people are going to get bored if I get bored. But I also try to do a mix of stuff because, again, like, I feel like I'd get bored if all I did was, like, really cozy chill. Which is why I like to sort of chuck, like... not that I've played it properly in a while, but, like, Dead by Daylight and stuff. I like to chuck in a game like that every so often. Which, I mean, that does get me pretty salty. Most of the time. Like, DBD's fine, but it does stress me out sometimes. And like maybe I'll go back to Splatoon every so often as well, because it's been a while. So I don't know. It's hard. It's hard in a way being someone who wants to be a variety streamer when they're not really like an established streamer, because you do constantly worry that people aren't gonna like what you're doing and that they're gonna just like leave kind of thing. So like I find it stressful because on the one hand I want to like grow an audience and stuff, because I mean streamers want to grow, you know? But then you also kind of want to keep the people who are here, but then you also want to branch out and stuff and like do variety. So it's hard to like, for me anyway, I find it hard to like find the line of like things I want to do and enjoy doing that will hopefully help me to grow over time. I don't know, it's really hard to explain. Even if the game might not be chill, you just give off a chill vibe personality. At least that's what I think. Hey! I appreciate that. I try to be chill, so I'm glad that I come across as chill. Yeah, variety is the spice of life. I agree. I just panic and think that people won't enjoy variety if I do variety. Because brains are stupid. And as Neon tells me like every day, my brain is very mean. So... let me check something actually. Okay, Whisk could also be a dragon. Or Whisk can also be a different colour of the thing that Greenie is. Brain is silly, but I get it. Mine is same. I'm glad it's not just mine. Brains are very silly. It's so annoying. I hate it. The stress of it is fair, but establishing a variety space earlier means you don't alienate an audience later in trying to become variety. This is true. This is so true. Because I don't want to, like, I mean, I was kind of like... I did have a niche at one point of, like, Spellbreak and Splatoon. And then I did, again, I was, like... Don't hate me for this. At one point, I was predominantly a DBD streamer. And then I go through phases with DBD. I either love the game or hate the game. And I've been in a, oh my god, I hate this game phase for a while now. I'm slowly starting to come back around to playing it every so often, but like, it's still not my favourite game ever. So... yeah. I like the variety because then I don't get bored, and then hopefully other people won't get bored either. Because, like, even if there's a few games that I play that aren't for everyone, I'm hoping that with variety, there's still going to be reasons for people to come back, kind of thing. Because, I mean, I know that Xenoblade isn't for everyone. But there's been a few people who have said, I don't want to play Xenoblade, but I enjoy watching you play Xenoblade because you're passionate about it. So, like, that's nice as well, because it means that people can still experience the game through me playing it, even if they don't play it. And then, I don't know, there's just... sometimes I see games and they look fun and I just want to play the games. Like, that's how Gemporium came about. I saw it and I wanted to play it, and I was just like... I'll give it a go, I'll stream it, and then people ended up liking that more than I thought they would. So... the wagon. Don't get me started on Brain being mean. Yeah, honestly, ask Neon and he will tell you that, like, every day he has to, like, tell me that my brain is being mean to me. Because, like, I I complain to him, like, most days about a lot of things, and he's just like, why is your brain this mean to you? And I'm like, I don't know. That just sounds like DBD, to be honest. Yeah. Yeah. To be fair, I think it was after the Ghoul came out that I really fell off it, because the Ghoul is quite broken and they never really fixed him. So it's just like so easy for people to play and like win as, and it's just not that fun for survivors to play against Ghoul. So I'm just like, yeah, maybe not. And it's 2v8 at the moment, and I don't really enjoy 2v8, so I do want to go back to it, especially because for anyone who didn't know, they did the all kill chapter, which was Trickster and Yunjin, and they're going to be expanding on that for the next chapter. And I'm really excited to see what they come up with. So we will be going back to DBD soon, most likely. Anxiety brain real. Anxiety brain is too real and I hate it. Honestly, it is the worst and my brain is very against me and I wish it wasn't. It would be nice to actually somewhat like myself instead of absolutely loathe myself, but like, nope. My brain always is just very heavily against me. I just like it. True, if you play one game too much on stream, you run the risk of only getting known for that game and to pigeonhole yourself into only playing that game. Yeah, like the amount of people that I've seen who have said like, oh, I kind of got pigeonholed into this game and now I feel like I have to play it, kind of thing. I don't want to get to that. I want to feel like I can play whatever I want to play and like try new things, you know? I don't want it to just be like, aha, she is playing Xenoblade, so she must only ever play Xenoblade, kind of thing. Because that's how I get burnt out. I get it though, I'm always fighting my brain, and when people compliment me, I'm like, nah, they're lying. Honestly, yes, I cannot take compliments because I don't believe when people tell me nice things. So I'm like the most annoying person to try to compliment because people will say nice things and I'm just like, no. And then they'll like try again and I'm just like, no, stop it. And then like they just keep trying and I'm just denying everything and it's just like, yeah, I'm like the worst person to compliment because I just can't accept them. Sorry, I have to keep drinking. I didn't realise that my throat would still be annoying me today. To note though, there are many of us who tune into streams for the streamer and space more than the game. I'm a viewer of vibes, I rarely care what's actually being focused on game-wise. If streamer's having a good time, that's far more important. See, that is very true as well. Like, I do the same. Like, if I go to a stream and I'm not vibing with either the streamer or, like, the vibe of the chat and stuff, I don't really tend to stay. But then, like, if I go to a stream and, like, the vibe is good, or, like, the streamer's chill and stuff, then I tend to stay. Like, I'm a really big lurker. I lurk in, I lurk in most streams. Because anxiety. So a lot of the time, like, I struggle to talk in streams. Like, I'm not there every time they stream, but I'm there a lot of the time when Ellie streams, and then I get too scared to say anything. I think Neon is probably the stream that I'm most active in, because I've known him for, like, 7 years, I think it is. 6 or 7 years at this point. And he's probably, like, the person I'm most comfortable with, so... Like, I can happily just yap for hours in Neon stream, but in a lot of other streams, I'm just like, I'm going to bother people if I speak. So I'm just like, yeah, I'm just gonna lurk. Like, while it might grow your channel faster, being deep into a certain game and that community, it often seems to lock you into that game or franchise. Starting with variety builds slower, but you don't have the downside of being tied to one game or franchise and lose a lot of momentum once the game loses momentum or when you want to do something else. Like, the amount of people who do, like, for example, like, Marvel Rivals or something, and then, like, the hype dies down, and then they still, like, try to push and play it even if they're not enjoying it. And like you can tell when people like stop enjoying a game as well a lot of the time, but they just like push through it because they know it gets some viewers. Like, I don't think I could do that. Like, I think I was doing okay when I was streaming a lot of Dead by Daylight, but then I just wasn't enjoying it. And like I could feel myself just getting stressed every time I played it or streamed it and stuff. And like I had a couple of stream snipers and stuff as well. And one of them was like really mean. It was a knight. So since then I haven't liked playing against the knight. And they were obviously like watching the stream to see where I was because they were constantly coming after me and stuff. And then like they were messaging me on Xbox and I was like trying to hide my screen so I could respond and stuff. And then like people were like, "Ooh, what did they say? What did they say?" And I like didn't want to say it out loud and stuff. And then like they came into my chat and started saying that I had really thin skin and I wasn't cut out to be a streamer and all this kind of thing. So some people are mean. And that was a large reason of why I stopped streaming DBD as much. I see you lurking in Ratmon stream sometimes. How dare you perceive me lurking? It's very easy to spiral into people don't want to watch this, but it's good to remind that a lot of viewers don't think that way. This is true. This is very true. Like, sometimes I'll stream stuff and I'm like, I would watch people stream this, but then I don't apply the thinking of other people might want to watch me play this. Because negative brain is just like, yeah, you're really boring, and it's like, okay. Real though, viewer anxiety also real. Chronic lurker. Yep, I am the most chronic of lurkers in 99% of the streams I watch. Sometimes I try to push myself out my comfort zone, but a lot of the time I'm just like too scared and I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna lurk again today. Yeah, some people are really mean, especially in like online multiplayer games as well. But luckily for me, because I play Dead by Daylight on Xbox, it's harder for people to find me. Because I don't see endgame chat, so unless it's someone else on Xbox, most of the time they can't get to me unless they can because I don't have TTV in my name or anything, so unless they search my channel on the off chance I'm a streamer, it's highly unlikely for the most part that anyone's gonna find me on DBD. I tend to stay in a stream for the community, and the conversations going on with the streamer themselves is often a big part of that. Yeah, very true. As long as it's got good vibes, and I am having fun with the streamer and the chat and stuff, I tend to stay in the streams. We're gonna make a second red panda. And I guess do another ghost. And then we've unlocked Flora. But we're gonna quickly make a red panda, because I can. And then we'll fuse Ghost and Ghost, because apparently we haven't done that yet, so... I feel like we did though. We did that, did we not? Maybe not. Okay, there's Geist. Geists settle in households where they watch over the residents. They accept small offerings from them in return, like leftovers from their evening meals. They always make sure I stay hydrated. The streamer themselves is the base of their community. They decide who stays and who gets banned. They set the original vibe. The people who join the community just build on what the streamer lays down. This is true. Sometimes I feel like I need to set the ground rules down again, maybe. For the most part, there's a lot of like really nice people and stuff, but like I always worry that I'm too lenient with things. But like I also feel like the mods know what kind of things I tolerate and stuff, and like they know when people are going too far. He hates me, chat. What? I'm confused. Why do you think I hate you? What? Neon, are you okay? I hope you're okay. Why do you think I hate you? I'm confused. Sorry, I was trying to laugh and then it made me cough. Wait, do I know what you tolerate? I sure hope so, Mr. Mod. I sure heckin' hope so. Neon, you can't drop the bomb of she hates me chat on me and then not elaborate. Can you elaborate, please? I'm confused. My brain's too tired. He said about resetting ground rules and said some people mostly following things. Sorry if I misheard, I made an awful. I see. You say this like most of your jokes aren't awful. Okay, let's merge something. Okay, we can... Wiz, would you like to merge with a ghost and become whatever this is? I agree with what everyone has been saying and talking about though. It's been a good discussion to listen to. I've just been doing silly things. I am intrigued to hopefully one day see the silly things. He hates me, chat. You hate me? What do you mean? You're the one who hates me, not the other way around. Oh? Okay. Let me do it this way around. Just in case. So I don't know if it takes the name of like the first thing. So this is gonna be worse. Ooh. That's cool. Okay, so that is Honoros. I'm probably saying that wrong, but Guides of the Spirit World. If you spot one during your travels, do not be afraid to follow their lanterns. It will lead you to where you need to be most. Grandma says that one of these has helped her find me. I will forever be grateful for that. So again, there's like 4 different colour variations we can get. You got the red one with the little purple outfit. It's pretty cool. I have a bus to catch, so farewell for now. Take care, everyone. Safe travels, Dusk. Thank you for being here and for contributing to the conversation as well. It's been very insightful. Aha! We summoned a Flora familiar. What does Whis do if we poke him? Ooh, the lantern flashes. Also, I'm probably going to switch games soon. I said I'd probably do a second game today, so I wanted to check out Familiar Findings first, but it was always the plan to do something else as well. Neon, do I get to see the silly things you've been working on at some point, or do you hate me too much to show me? Yeah, you can see him. Yay! I'm excited. I also think I know what I want the title to be when I change it for the next game. And it's very silly. I think what we'll do, we'll go until... How long do we have till ads? We have like 15 minutes till ads. So maybe we'll play this till the ads, and then during the ads I'll switch over to the other game. And then we'll play the other game. I mean, I think I know, but I'm the same with moderating in Neon's chat. Like, I think I know when Neon is getting uncomfortable and I should take action. I'm just very hesitant in actually using my mod powers unless it's clearly a bot, since I'm very unsure about myself. And don't want to accidentally come across as abusing the power, even though I mean well. Honestly, this is fair. Like, if... This goes for all the mods as well. But if you're ever in a stream and you think that I'm getting uncomfortable with someone and you're not sure whether to just, like, hit them with a ban or whatever, feel free to message me. And, like, I'll check the message. Just, like, say, check your DMs or something like I do with Neon all the time. And then, like, I'll check my DMs and then, like, I'll respond as quickly as I can. And then, like, if I haven't seen them and banned them myself or whatever, then, like, feel free to drop the ban ham. If, like I say, like, go for it. But yeah, like, I want to redo the rules and stuff at some point just to, like, make sure everything's, like, super clear and everything, so I do need to work on that at some point and just, like, figure out good guidelines and stuff for, like, community stuff, I guess. So it's like a lot of the mods as well, like a lot of my mods have been mods for a long ass time as well, so I feel like a lot of you are, like, aware of the things that I do and don't tolerate, and I think a lot of you will be able to tell when I'm getting uncomfortable and stuff. If I remember that next time, I will do it like that, but brains be weird. Yeah, brains are very weird. Oh, we got a Shishi. Where's the Shishi? Look at the Shishi. Shishi are said to only bond with those who possess a noble and brave spirit. Seeing one is a sign that good luck is coming your way. They may look scary at first, but these big softies are the most loyal familiars you could wish for. But we've got a little doggo. There we go. Okay, Shishi is not named after anyone in chat yet, but all the others are named after chat. I think what we'll do as well... I want to save mana for, like, all these things. Like that. That's so expensive though. I like the Shishi and the big dark purple mains. I mean, you can be the Shishi if you want to be, and I'll put the big ghost thing back into the pool for anyone else if you want. Like, if people want to change what familiar they are, I'm happy to just change the names. Yeah, exactly, like, feel free to just double check with me on Discord if you ever need to with stuff, but honestly, I trust my mods, so... Sure. Ah! I didn't want to recall it, I wanted to rename it. There we go. Which means that the Onoros thing is now up for grabs. Because this is worse. Same goes for Amii too, good mods. I try. I don't feel like I'm that good at mod a lot of the time, but I try. Miss having trees in the background. How expensive were the trees? 5,000. We can afford trees. There we go. Now we're not just floating anymore. Effect. Now we have no mana anymore, but at least the background's pretty. If I can figure out making an overlay for stream at some point, maybe with some games, like if I do PC games maybe, I might do like an overlay so we can have the familiars at the bottom of the screen. So then while we're playing other games and stuff, it'll be like stream avatars, because Fox did that and it looks quite cool. So then you can like check in on your familiars and see how they're doing and like pet them and everything if you want to. Because you can do there's like windowed mode or there's like overlay mode, which just went to the book for some reason. And then there's like transparent mode. It doesn't seem to want to work with how I have everything captured right now. Oh lord, I broke the game. Okay, the game literally broke. I was trying to do something and then it broke. Hold. It's a good job that we were gonna stop playing it soon, isn't it? There we go, I fixed it. The sky disappeared, but like, that's fine. There we go. I fixed it! Yeah, I don't really feel like it ever as well, worse I feel like a really bad mod. So I'm glad it's not just me on the one hand. But on the other hand, I agree, you're a good mod. I always tend to just try to diffuse the situation and use my badge more so as a mark of I know the rules, listen to me when I tell you you're breaking the rules kind of thing. Yeah, exactly. I had to like pull mod power, well, I didn't actually pull the mod powers, but I had to threaten to pull the mod powers the other day in a stream and I felt really weird about it. You did it. I did it. I got there in the end. It didn't want me to change the mode, but there's an overlay mode as well and a transparent mode. So maybe if I mess around with those at some point, then we can have it as like a stream avatars kind of thing on PC game streams. We're only going to play this for a bit longer today anyway, and then we'll switch to the other game I wanted to play today. I might have to... I never know with games if you have to like redo Twitch integration or not, because some games you have to redo Twitch integration every time. And sometimes it saves it, so you don't have to add it every time. So I guess we'll find out. It feels weird pulling mod powers on people that are clearly human and just misstepping over the line. Yeah, like, I was in Fox's stream the other day, and there was someone who, like, told him to add a song or something to, like, his meme thing. And he's like, oh yeah, I might check it out after stream, and like, I'll let you know if I add it kind of thing. And like, It was like a full ass song, and it was like in Russian or something, and they just kept posting the lyrics in chat. And they did it like 7 times. And like Fox was just kind of like, what? And then like I had to say to them, like, can you please stop spamming this now? Like Fox has said that they will check it out after stream. Stop it, kind of thing. And like I felt bad doing so, but like literally it was like every other message they were sending in chat, and I was just like, yeah, you're annoying. But so like stuff like that. It's like, yeah, I will like step in and just be like, yeah, please stop doing this because like it's a bit annoying, we get your point, kind of thing. Yeah, like it's really easy if it's clearly a bot, but sometimes if it's just like someone who maybe doesn't know the rules and stuff. Like when Spanky was still streaming, there were a few people in his chat who used to like push the boundaries a lot and stuff. And like I'd try and just be like, please stop, kind of thing. But some of them would still keep doing it, and it was just like, ah. Okay, we can summon. So I'm gonna summon one of these little fellas. And then I can't remember what the one I liked was. Maybe Cat. I don't fully remember. This? That one is adorable, actually. Ponya. He's so cute. Okay, how long is it? It's like 5-ish, and it still adds, so we'll just chill on this screen for a bit. Like, play the game a little bit longer, so if anyone wants to like pet their familiars and stuff while we have this on, get that done. And then I'll try to set up the other game during ads and stuff. I think we all have some quite cute familiars. I feel less bad if I play this off stream now that I've streamed it a bit. Because I wanted to like play it for the first time on stream. Vlog. I'm gonna butcher all these pronunciations probably. A sail are so light that it's not uncommon to see them whisked up in winds and carried great distances. Their excellent sense of direction means they always find their way home. Jewel, I probably said that wrong. Small amphibious creatures with a natural camouflage that can help them appear like a small shrub. Their leafy spines are harder than they look, protecting them in case of any danger. When they like you, they will let you rub their bellies. And then Ponya. They represent balance, harmony, and peace. Guardians of the forest, their presence indicates a healthy and thriving ecosystem. They are familiar mascots for eco-witches and conservationists. Aponia once gifted me some of their bamboo, which I made into a pan flute. It emits the clearest and sweetest notes I have ever heard. That's really cute. That's not what I thought that made. That's what I want. Then that means we need another red panda, because I don't want to merge my red panda. Slight side note, talking about all this stuff and what goes on in our brains, I realise I might be instinctively masking too much from time to time. Like, I do it so much I believe it myself. Yeah, I feel like I do that a lot with my brain. Like, like, I've had really like, real talk, I've had really bad, like, clinical depression for, like, way too long. And really bad anxiety, and I also have, like, body dysmorphia, so I find it hard to see any good in myself. And then sometimes I go through phases where people kind of believe that I'm doing well and that I don't, like, completely hate myself and stuff, and then yeah. Sometimes I'm good at, like, masking things, and sometimes I'm really bad at it. But, like, to people that I know and talk to, if you ever want to talk about anything, my DMs are always open. So if you ever want to try and talk about stuff, feel free to message me, because my DMs will always. Okay, we're gonna have ads in a minute, so I'm gonna take that as my opportunity to switch over games and get everything set up. So thank you to everyone who with familiar findings.